welcome to Heart-Filled Kitchen. My name is Luann. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 of my all-time favorite breakfast recipes. So if you're looking for some new ideas or just some basic how-tos, be sure to stick around for today's video. Our first recipe is going to be a 3-ingredient sausage and cream cheese casserole. Now to get this recipe started, you're going to spray a 9x13 dish with your favorite non-stick spray. Grab 1 pound of breakfast sausage. And today I'm only fixing a half batch, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that in half. Now let's head on over to our skillet and brown that sausage up till it's thoroughly cooked and crumbled. Now once your sausage is thoroughly cooked, it's time to add 1 block of cream cheese. Just mix that cream cheese in very well until it's thoroughly melted and everything is combined. Now let's head back over to our casserole dish, and now you're going to need 2 cans of crescent rolls. Unroll your first can and place it in the bottom of your casserole dish. And now we're going to add that sausage and cream cheese mixture to the top. Once everything is spread evenly, go ahead and add the second can of crescent rolls to the top. Try to press those seams together the best that you can, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're going to pop this in the oven at 375 degrees for 10 minutes until it's golden brown. This is perfect to eat all by itself, or it goes great alongside some fried eggs, berries, and fruit. Okay, here is our second recipe. It's for sausage or bacon egg cups with biscuits. For this recipe, you'll need either bacon fully cooked or crumbled sausage fully cooked, but I'm going to show you both. Here's 1 pound of crumbled sausage and 1 pound of fully cooked bacon. You'll also need your favorite shredded cheese, about 10 eggs, and a can of Grand's biscuits. Now those biscuits you're going to cut into quarters and place a quarter of each biscuit into your sprayed muffin tin. Now take 10 eggs and add them to a medium-sized bowl with salt, pepper, and a 1/4 cup of milk. Give it all a really good stir until it's well combined and smooth. Now in this first recipe, I'm adding the shredded cheese to the egg mixture. And you'll see later why I'm not going to do that the second time around, but let's move ahead. Now back to our muffin tin, we're just pressing that dough to cover the bottom of each cup. It doesn't have to come all the way up the sides. The main goal is just to cover the bottom. And these work so much better if it's at room temperature. Now to each cup, you're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of your meat. Once you have your desired amount of meat in each cup, now we're going to pour the egg mixture on top. You can see here that all of my cheese settled to the bottom, so next time I'll just wait and add it to the top. I also had half a pound of ground sausage left over, and I will keep this to use in tacos later in the week. Or you can always make a double batch. Now place those muffins in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes, and here is your end result. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the same process, but this time instead of using sausage, I'll be using bacon. This is a very versatile recipe. You can add vegetables, you can leave the meat completely out. It's totally up to you. And here's those bacon muffins. Doesn't that look delicious? And you can see here we have a nice biscuit on the bottom. These sausage and bacon egg cups are perfect for busy moms or breakfast on the go. Our third recipe is a breakfast taco. These are also great for busy moms because they can be made ahead of time and kept in the freezer. Just bring them out the night before and thaw them in your refrigerator, heat them in the microwave for 1 minute, and you're good to go. Now for this recipe, I'm going to introduce to you one of my new favorite things, and that's this little piggy bacon maker. This is for the microwave. It comes with a sturdy plastic nonstick bottom, and it holds up to 4 slices of bacon. So if you're too busy or you just don't feel like cooking up a whole pound of bacon at a time, this is the perfect way to do it as you go. Now I use thick bacon and I time it for 1.5 minutes per slice, and regular slice it only takes 1 minute. Now while the bacon's cooking, we're just going to take 2 eggs and mix them together very well in a bowl. Add that to a preheated hot skillet with salt and pepper. Now be sure to add some bacon grease or some kind of lard or non-stick spray to your skillet before adding your eggs. Keep your eggs moving so that they don't become brown, and right before they're finished, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. This is going to keep your eggs moist, and it adds a delicious buttery flavor. Now back to our tacos. You're going to take that tortilla, and today I'm going to be making bean, bacon, egg, and cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and spread those beans on first, and then I'll top that with some shredded cheddar cheese. Now it's time to add those eggs. And by now, the bacon's ready in the microwave. So we're going to go ahead and top that with our 3 slices of perfectly cooked bacon. This is another very versatile breakfast. You can fill these tacos with any of your favorite breakfast ingredients. You can have vegetables, fried potatoes, sausage. The options are just endless. Okay, we're moving right along to our next recipe, which is some delicious sausage gravy. To start this recipe out, we're going to brown 1/2 pound of breakfast sausage. I went ahead and browned 1 pound of sausage, and so I'm going to remove half of that to save for later. Okay, so now that you have your ½ pound of ground sausage thoroughly cooked and ready to go, the next step is to add in some butter. Now my sausage doesn't make a whole lot of grease, so I added 4 tablespoons. Now the purpose of this step is to get the butter nice and melted, but we want it to take on the flavor of the sausage. So you're going to cook that together for at least 2 or 3 minutes. Next, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of flour. Keep the mixture moving, and again, the purpose of this step is to allow the flour to take on the flavor of the sausage. So we're going to want to keep moving this around for at least another 2 or 3 minutes. Mine was a little saucy today, so I went ahead and added a little extra flour. Now's the perfect time to go ahead and add a good dash of some salt and pepper. Okay, now remember, don't let that set too long, because if you burn this step, then your whole gravy is going to taste burnt and you'll have to start all over again. But once things are starting to turn golden brown, we're going to pour in 1 cup of milk. Now this first cup of milk is going to thicken up pretty quick, so go ahead and just mix it through and get it nice and smooth, and then we're going to go ahead and add a 2nd cup of milk. Now this ought to slow things down a little bit so that you can get everything thoroughly combined and smooth. Now just keep everything moving and bring it up to a steady simmer. Now when you're stirring your gravy, if you see that you're leaving some long trails behind, then you can probably go ahead and add a little more milk. We don't want this to thicken up too quickly, because again, every step of the process is about gaining flavor. So I'm going to add about another ½ cup to 3/4 cups of milk, just so that it gives me some more time to stir all those flavors together. Because we sure don't want our gravy to just taste like milk, we have to give it plenty of time to take on that sausage flavor as well. Now just continue to stir your gravy until it returns to a slow boil, and then you're going to cook it for about 3 to 4 additional minutes. You can see that my gravy is already starting to thicken up a little bit. I like a lot of pepper in my gravy, so I'm going to take advantage of this time to go ahead and add a little more. Okay, I've got it back up to the low boil, and you can see I've got some good thick streaks showing in my pan, so I think it's ready now. Serve your gravy on top of some hot biscuits, and this breakfast is perfect all by itself, or the way we like it is alongside some pan-fried eggs. I decided to throw in a bonus recipe for those of you that prefer a cold breakfast. Just fill a bowl with your favorite fruit and berries and top that with some Greek yogurt. Sprinkle some chia seeds on top, a handful of some shredded coconut, pecans, and then top it all off with some crunchy granola. This is so delicious. Now just stir all that together, and you can even top it all off with some sweet honey. See there was nothing too difficult, and that's exactly why these are my favorite go-to breakfast recipes. Well, if you think you'll be giving any of these recipes a try, let me know in the comments section down below which one you'll start with first. Also, if this video was able to give you any kind of breakfast inspiration, I sure hope that you'll give it a big thumbs up. Well, thanks again, friends, for choosing to spend some of your time with me today. And until next time, remember to always put your whole heart into everything you do, and yours will be a heart-filled kitchen too. Hope to see you next time. Bye.